Welcome back. What exciting 2 days we had with our first in-house conference, gridXdays, where we brought together thought leaders from science, from startups, from corporates, all together. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end, and today and right now it's the end of our first conference. Thanks a lot to everyone who participated as an active speaker, as you who actively engaged, asked questions, to the whole team who helped organizing this amazing event, and of course to you, Greta, who did an amazing job in moderating and walking us through the 2 days with all your energy. And yeah, thanks a lot. And maybe asking you, what was for you the key takeaway, the key learning from the whole conference?
Firstly, I just have to say that moderating is very easy when you've got such amazing speakers there. And when I think back over the last day and a half of the knowledge that we've had of all the people here, and the variety of speakers and everything like that is really amazing. I'm so grateful that everyone was really open to it. When we were organising the event, everyone was so keen to take part, and I think it's really representative of what's happening in the energy industry and even beyond that, and how much change is on the horizon. And everyone's really excited about it. And you can really feel that energy, even though it took part virtually, no pun intended. So what I was expecting at the conference, it definitely did happen, is that, we need a lot more integration. We need more collaboration, not only between industry players, but also between science and industry, between end users and service providers, and between different sectors. That really came through in every part of the conference, and that's really important moving forward. I think the other thing is that most people know what needs to be done, and we all have this kind of goal that we need to reach, and everyone kind of has that in mind, but people are less sure of the next steps that need to be taken, how we can overcome the challenges in the immediate future. And part of that, education is really key. That really came through. And I think also finding new ways to incentivize green energy and mobility, and new technology is really, really vital for the transformation to become more efficient, sustainable, but also to add more value to customers. Another thing that I wasn't really expecting is that we really need to let go of the status quo. We need to ensure that regulation catches up. It's a bit outdated. We heard that several times throughout the conference. It was developed, these frameworks were developed decades ago, when now things have changed. So that needs to catch up. And we also learnt that a lot of the technology is already there. It's already been developed, but we just need to find ways to get it onto the market to ensure that it can be adopted and really widespread. The other thing that I found really interesting is we need to take more risk. I think Christopher Osterman said that, if entrepreneurs weren't naive, then they wouldn't get anything done, so they wouldn't be successful. So you need to have that sense of not necessarily naivety, but be really willing to take that risk, embrace change, to be successful. And while competition is important, as Barbara Zerbeck said yesterday, ultimately, we're not competing against each other, we're competing against time. I think that's a really nice summary of what we need to keep in mind as we move forward. And finally, Michael van Roda mentioned today, it's really great to talk about these things and it's effective, but ultimately now we need to go away and do things. So I think that's kind of the call to action to everyone who's been watching here, to go away and develop your strategies, make the partnerships you need to make, adopt the technology, talk to people, and make this happen, because we can make it happen.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And I think I still have the picture and the graph in front of my eyes that Gregor Hagedorn showed about the risk of the possibility of having atomic global war and the failure of fighting climate change. I think the impact of losing the fight against climate change is just too huge. And I think still, nevertheless, after this whole conference, I'm optimistic that we will succeed, that we will be successful, because we have the people, we have the technology, and I think let's work together, let's collaborate. And at the end, it's really about making the solutions, the technology, the products at the end accessible to everyone, not only to the rich ones, to everyone in the world. And yeah, as said, let's get the hands get dirty. Let's get shit done. And I think we shouldn't lose any more time. And I think it's a global challenge, and we are really willing to tackle that. And yeah, from my point of view, I think it was a very successful first conference. We had over thousands of viewers kind of watching live what our speakers had to say. And I think that's a great sign how important the whole topic is. And so from my side, once again, thanks a lot for everyone who contributed to this great conference, and hope to see you soon. And probably next year we'll have a gridX conference or gridXdays 2.0.
Exactly. And for anyone asking about the videos, stay tuned on our LinkedIn, and we'll be posting all of the videos online so you can recap all of the amazing sessions that we've had. So yeah, we'll keep you informed about that. And once again, thank you to everyone who took part.
Thank you. Over and out. Bye-bye.